Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you this very nice Venture Lighting 400 watt base up burn position probe start metal halide bulb. Now I do believe there is a universal burn position and a horizontal burn position type of bulb like this, but I haven't encountered any of those bulbs yet. But if I do, I'll make a video of those bulbs in separate videos. But anyways, this particular bulb was bought at a restore in Phoenix, Arizona for exactly $1, which was very cheap, if you ask me. Anyways, let's not waste any more time, and we'll look at the etch. So, the reason why this yellow paper is right here is because my camera has issues whenever it focuses in on the etch on clear bulbs. So this is why I'm going to use the yellow paper. The yellow paper will help it focus it in. So, there we go, that's much better. So, as you can see, there's the company name up top, Venture Lighting. Not sure what the R means right next to the company name, but there's its phone number right there, and there's the bulb code, MS 400 watt. I'm not sure why it's MS. It's supposed to be MH for some reason. If anybody knows why, just let me know in the comments below. So there's the code right there, MS 400 watt / BU, means base up burn position, plus or minus 15 degrees. Now I do believe there is a plus or minus 45 degrees, but I haven't encountered any of those bulbs yet. So it'd be pretty cool if I encountered one. So, and as you can see right next to the letter BU is the color temperature. And the color temperature is 3000 K or warm white and is not dimmable. So on the bottom you can see the letter R. This means that if this bulb breaks, it'll emit UV radiation, which would not be good. And there's the warning symbol of mercury right there, right next to it, and the ballast type, the M59. And it's recommended for use in enclosed fixtures because there is no shield around the arc tube. So that's it for the etch, so we might as well look at the construction real quick. You can see the stem right there. You can see all these wires are sprung on to the stem wires, and they compress it with, some type of machine to make it all connect. Normally they weld, and they also weld and they somewhat connect it. So you can see this other wire helps supporting the arc tube and going to the dimple, which is really neat. You can see the probe circuit resistor right there. So there it is. And you can see the probe circuit right there very clearly because you can see that there is a clear end on the arc tube. So you can see this very tiny bi-starter electrode is right by the body of the arc tube because this is a base up burn position type, and it can still strike an arc without a separate igniter, which is really neat. And there's the main electrode right there. You can see the tungsten wires right beside it. And you can see the little mercury ball in there, as you can see. And it's actually smaller than my 750 watt pulse start metal halide bulb made by ProLume. So, very interesting. You can see that there's only one coated of ceramic on one end of the arc tube, and the other one is clear. That'll notify, YouTubers who are making LiPo videos to make sure to burn it in a base up burn position. So you can see that there is actually no quartz or ceramic tube on this wire, on this lead wire, which is actually kind of bad because it can actually melt from the intense heat. But I think it'll be okay. So there's the dimple for extra support for the whole arc tube and the whole bulb itself. And this is a elongated dimple 37, I believe. I believe that's right. Yeah, this is a elongated dimple 37. So, that's it for the construction. So, I'll give you a little bit of specifications about the bulb before I turn it on. So, this bulb produces 36,000 lumens. So, it is way stronger than my GE 400 watt metal halide bulb that I made back in October of 2019. And it's also stronger than my Sylvania 400 watt bulb that I made back in September of 2019. So this bulb has an average life of 20,000 hours. So that is quite a long time. So I believe that is about two and a half years. So that is quite a while. If you actually run it for 12 hours a night, it'll last even more longer. So this bulb has a color temperature of 3000 K or warm white and is not dimmable. Just like I showed you on the etch earlier. See, the color temperature is actually right beside the bulb code. So see that 3000 K tells me that this bulb has a color temperature of 3000 K or warm white. So anyways, overall this is a very nice bulb, and it's a very unique one too. Anyways, I believe that's it for the specifications, and now we're going to go ahead and give this bulb a shot, and we'll see how it starts up. And the reason why I have the bulb upside down right now is because I'm screwing it into my fixture, which is upside down, because it's a base up burn position, and I don't want to ruin the bulb in any way. And the way that I'm going to keep it on like this is because I have a plate of pennies, you know, adding extra weight to the fixture so it doesn't fall down. So I'm going to go ahead and screw it in very carefully here. You can see that the bulb adds a little bit more weight to the fixture, which is actually kind of bad because I'm not sure if the plate of pennies will help support the whole thing itself. And warning to headphone users, this ballast is actually on a metal table, and this ballast gives off intense vibrations if it's on something that is made of metal. So just to warn you, turn down your volume to at least half of 100%, which is 50. So anyways, I just want to warn you that this ballast will be insanely loud. And if you don't want to have, if you just want to risk your hearing, just go ahead. I'm not responsible for people who has gone deaf from a loud ballast noise. So I am not responsible for anyone who went deaf from a loud buzzing noise on this ballast. So I just wanted to point that out there. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure everything's plugged in. So you can see the plate of pennies right there. So here's the wire. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in. And it's not on because the switch is off. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera right here, right by the ballast, so you can get a good view of the whole bulb itself and the arc tube. Anyways, it looks okay to me. I have to adjust the weight of the pennies so it stays okay. And now we're gonna go ahead and switch off this light in the room here so we can get a better view of it turning on. Alrighty, enough of me talking. We're gonna go ahead and give this bulb a whirl here in 3, 2, 1. Anyway, the bulb is at full brightness and it is ridiculously bright in here, especially for a 400 watt metal halide bulb. As you can see, it lights up this room quite nicely in very warm white. So anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this very nice venture lighting 400 watt base up burn position probe start metal halide bulb. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you all so much for watching.